Morning, everyone. I am Aarti Jane. Uh, I am Aarti Jane, working as an assistant professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Today, we will discuss about economics, types of economics, law of demand and supply, and elasticity of demand. Then first of all, we see what is economics. Okay. Economics is a social science that focuses on the production, distribution, consumption of goods and services and analyzes the choices that individual, business, government, nation make to allocate the resources. Why it is so? Because resources are limited and we have to use that resources properly. Okay, then why economics is a social science? Because directly or indirectly, each and every individual contribute towards the economic growth of the nation. That's why economic is a social science that focuses on the production, distribution, and consumption of the goods and services. And for the production of these goods and services, we require the resources, and these resources are limited. That's why here is a sentence and analyzes the choice that individual, business, government, and nation make to allocate the resources. Okay. Now next, there are two types of economics. First one is microeconomics and second one is macroeconomics. Microeconomics is the study of economy at an individual group or company level. Means study of economics at small level. Okay. And macroeconomics is the study of a national economy as a whole. Means in this we have to consider whole uh, whole nations income, production, and distribution of the services. Next is law of demand. Law of demand and supply are two important pillars of the economy. Law of demand. Law of demand states that there is an inverse relation between the price of a commodity and its quantity demanded. Then what do you mean by inversely proportional? Inversely proportional means when the price of a particular commodity or good or services increases, then demand for that commodity in the market will less. Okay. If the price is low, demand is high. If the price is high, demand is low. That's why law of demand states that price and quantity are inversely proportional to each other. Next, then law of supply. Okay, what law of supply states? Law of supply states that the price and quantity are directly proportional to each other. Then what is the meaning of directly proportional? Means if price is low, demand is also low, and if price is high, demand is also high. That is called as the price of law of supply. Remember, law of demand is studied in the perspective of customer, and law of supply always study in the perspective of supplier or producer. Okay. Then elasticity. What do you mean by elasticity? Elasticity is a concept in economics that talk about the effect of change of one variable on the another economic variable. Okay. What are the economic variable? There are two main economic variable, price and income. Okay. Then next point is elasticity of demand. In elasticity, we already discussed that economics that talks about the effect of change of one economic variable on the other. In elasticity of demand, we will change we will discuss the percentage change in quantity demanded by the change in the economic variable. Means elasticity of demand specifically measures the effect of change in one economic variable on the quantity demanded of that product, commodity or service. Okay, there are three types of elasticity of demand. First one is price elasticity of demand, second is income elasticity of demand, and third is cross elasticity of demand. Then first, price elasticity of demand. Its formula is price elasticity of demand is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded to the percentage change in price. Okay, if the price of a particular commodity changes, then what is the effect of that on the demand of that commodity? Okay, then income elasticity of demand. Income elasticity of demand, commonly known as YED, refers to the sensitivity of quantity requested for a certain commodity to change in the real income. Here, we have to discuss the percentage change in income on the percentage change in quantity demanded. Okay. So, what do you mean by the sensitivity of the quantity? Specifically, in elasticity of demand defines the sensitivity of the quantity or sensitivity of the product. Means, if uh, some commodity services or product are like that, the price is high or low, you have to purchase up to certain amount. That is called as the sensitivity of the product, like petrol. Okay, the cross elasticity of demand. Change in price of one good causes the change in the demand for the other. Here we consider two commodities of the same category. Okay, the percentage change in quantity demanded for one good X, we are supposing here that good is X, change in price of another good, that is Y. Okay, so uh, we we take the example of slice and masa. If the in comparison of the both the product, if the slice laid down its price and masa hiked its price, then obviously the demand for slice will increase. So this change in is discussed in the cross elasticity of demand. So guys, this was in short what is economics, what is law of demand and supply, what is elasticity and the types of elasticity. Thank you so much.